Well, hi there. I'm Colin Lamb, aka the Tone Wizard, and cheers to you and happy Father's Day to you if that applies to you. It does apply to me. It's actually my, so tasty. It's my first Father's Day. I got a 7-week-old kid, and it's fantastic. My wife is being nice enough to let me do a video on Father's Day. So what more could I ask for? Well, I'll tell you what more I could ask for. It's this right here, the Fender Mustang Micro. Just want to say before we get into this video, it's not a sponsored video. Just take a look at my channel. No one's giving me shit. Please give me shit if you have something to give me. But no, I went out and bought myself this for Father's Day. Basically, I put all my spare change. Every time I use cash, I get change. It goes into this jar. It's a gnome, or is it Santa? I don't know. You let me know in the comments. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, I put money in there, and I save up to buy some shit. So I chose to buy this Fender Mustang Micro because I was looking into buying a practice amp, but there's a lot of things I hate about practice amps. They suck, for starters. They sound horrible. You can't really run pedals into them, and by the time you start doing all that shit, you're basically playing a rig anyway. So you may as well just drag an amp around with you if you're that into it. At my age, I could do that if I want to, but I wanted to get this. I watched a couple of videos about it. I thought it looked and sounded great, and that it would be great for me because basically I can just leave this plugged into my guitar and just flip it on, plug in some headphones, and I can practice, which I already have been practicing more. I know I just bought this thing, but I really do think it'll be useful because when I'm practicing at home, I usually play through DAW on my computer, and there's a lot of setup going on there. So this little guy just plugs in with some headphones, and boom, you are ready to go. So this little guy here cost me, I believe, well, the price is on the box. It cost me $150 plus tax Canadian. I think that's like 120 American or something like that. And like I said, I was able to save up pocket change for a little while and grab one. And I have to say, you should get one if you're thinking about getting one. Obviously watch the video, check out some other reviews, but I think these are going to sell pretty quick. Actually, one store that I went to didn't have any, and they didn't know when they were going to get any, so you should probably get one if you're interested. But for $150, it's not that bad of a cost. I think I was looking at some Black Star practice amps that were around $200, but I can be upsold so easily. It doesn't even need to be a fucking salesperson. If I just see the thing I go in for, and there's a slightly better thing for like 50, 60, or $100 more, why wouldn't I get that? Do I look like an asshole? In terms of build, it feels pretty solid. It's got the little pivoting head here. I'm playing the Telecaster, and as you can see, it just goes in the bottom. And the Telecaster is probably one of the less favorable guitars for this because it sits there, but you can angle it up like that. And if you drop it, which I actually dropped it right before making this video, and it landed on my fucking scanner printer. And I didn't open up the scanner. I'm not interested to know if I've broken another printer. I usually break the printers out of full man rage. I will smash a printer. If you fuck with me and you're a printer, I will fucking end you. Anyways, this thing here, it's built pretty well. It is plastic. It's $150, but the features are really what this thing is all about. So you've got a number of different amps there. You've got an EQ control. You've got effects, which are preset effects and combination effects, and you can control them. And my understanding of the unit so far is it's like a lot of the effect or one parameter of the effect, and then not a lot, and you can actually turn it off so you can just use an amp and EQ and have no effects on there. There's a little card that comes with it that tells you what everything is. I'm not going to show you every single feature of this product. There's other channels that do that sort of thing, but I'm just here. I don't do a lot of gear review videos. I'm just here to say I like this thing and to show it to you, and I recommend going out and getting it, in fact. Give me a drink, boys, and drink my drink. Okay, so in terms of connecting this thing, like I say, you just plug this fucker into your guitar, plug headphones in, and you're basically going. Other options in terms of plugging this into your computer, like I'm doing throughout this video, there's actually several options. So number one, you can use a headphone, and what I've done is I've gone straight out of the headphones into the line in my sound card in my tower. If you don't have a computer tower or an external sound card, you might have trouble doing that. So what you can do is you can connect it via USB-C, and then your computer will recognize it and you can select it as an option. The reason why I'm using line in is because I'm using OBS to record this video, and I would need to be able to monitor the sound because it's going out of here. Obviously, I can't plug two things in here. You could use a headphone splitter and then have an independent monitor, but I just want to listen to everything through my DAW, and I don't want latency. So using it through the USB-C, I found that there was latency when I was trying to play through OBS, and I don't have time for that shit. I don't literally have the milliseconds for that fucking latent bullshit. Okay? So yeah, that's what I would recommend. You could do other things. You could use cord adapters and stuff, but because it's a nice stereo headphone signal, I just wanted to go in, right? Keep the signal uncorrupted. There was a bit tricky if you are trying to get this thing going. If you have trouble, maybe let me know in the comments and I could do a little tutorial on how to hook this thing up to your computer if the video gets like 500 views. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm not going to run through every setting. I think that would be something that would be more fun for you to do, and I'm telling you that it sounds good. It sounds better than any little 3, 5, 10 watt practice amp you're going to get. And there's a couple of features that I didn't tell you about. So it has Bluetooth, so you can pair this with your phone, and then your phone will play through this in the headphones, so you can jam along to whatever the hell you want. Also, the way that I've been using it is I've been plugging it into the aux port, the little headphone aux jack of my Mackie speakers, which I use to play sound through. I basically use it as a volume control. I have my headphones plugged into it, but then I can jam along with anything that's playing on my desktop. I also have a Bose sound brick with an aux port, so I could plug into there, and then I have a better speaker than any cheap little 5-10 watt practice amp. So I do recommend this thing, and if you want to hear what it sounds like, all the different features, there's a fucking whack of them. You can go check out another channel that does stuff like that if you want, but I think that you should just pick one up and have fun doing that yourself, because that's what it's all about. And I'm hoping this guy's going to get me playing a lot more. Instead of bringing the acoustic, I can just if I'm going up on a little vacation somewhere, I can bring the electric and plug this thing in. I was actually playing this till 2:30 a.m. last night while my wife and my newborn slept. So on that note, thank you very much for watching my video. Please give me a comment if you have any questions. I can answer some tech questions about this thing if you have them. If the video gets enough views and people really want to know, let me know. But happy Father's Day to you if that applies to you, and I'm going to continue having a happy Father's Day myself. Try to fucking stop me. Bye-bye.